Greetings everyone, Soul Reaper KFRE here with a top 10 of things I hate seeing in Battlefield 1. This list is in no particular order. With that done, let's get started. Number 10. Too many scouts. Most times when I jump into a conquest or operations and I see this, I know I'm on the losing team because no one is taking objectives or protecting spawn points, and this generally makes for an unsatisfying game. Number 9. My number 9 spot is for those very poor tankers out there. In most cases, it's just the incorrect use or incorrect armor for the task at hand. These things are meant to support your squad and team as a whole, like using the fortress variation to move on to an objective and disgorge your team, making for a fast secure, or using artillery variants to shell an objective, making an easy capture possible. My personal favorite are those idiots that care more about their KD ratio or using a valuable piece of armor to get their sorry ass across the map and leaving it for the enemy to take. It aggravates the piss out of me along with the majority of other players. Don't be a poor tanker. Number 8. So this one is probably my personal favorite. When you see it, you have no doubt in your mind why you're losing. What I'm referring to is the people that choose to get into the Behemoths and have no idea how to use them. Guarantee you the fastest way that you get a broken controller. You have 3 types of Behemoth: Dreadnought, Armored Train, and the Airship. And for me, the Armored Train is one of those Behemoths you have no excuse why you don't know how to use it, because it literally tells you in the war story nothing is written. The Behemoth is your one shot at turning a really bad game around. And you always have that one idiot that chooses to get into it and either get the Behemoth killed right away or not bring it close enough to the objective for you to use, thus making you lose the game. It sucks. And I feel so many people's pain, and I'm pretty sure people have shared my pain. Just don't get into the Behemoth if you do not know how to utilize it. Number 7. Number 7 I sometimes catch myself doing, and that's despawning right away, not giving the medic enough time to come and revive me. Normally when I play a medic, this is something that I run into where I will run right to the guy that I'm trying to revive, and he'll be smacking that A button to go back to the home screen before I can revive him. And normally this results in me getting killed rather than us trying to take on the guys trying to kill us. Just gotta learn to be patient a little more. I know good medics are hard to find, but we have to give them a chance. Enough said. Number 6. This one is more sad than anything. You are watching your armor move out of your spawn only to see it blown into several pieces by a cluster of anti-tank mines they failed to spot or your team failed to remove. Normally, when you see your enemies close to your base, it's a good idea to sweep the main road or trail leaving your spawn. The mines stick out like a sore thumb on a clean road, and just double checking and making sure that the area is clear and safe for your armor would be a good idea, because your armor is better used to support your team than a flaming pile of scrap. Number 5. Now, the Battlefield franchise has been out for several years now, and most of the people playing are either veteran players or people that are familiar with the franchise. Now, number 5 is one of those that kind of confuses me with what I just talked about, because most people know how to spot. Spotting is one of the most critical things that you can do sometimes in a Battlefield game, and especially in Battlefield 1. It's worth 25 extra score, and you mark where the enemy is. I don't follow just why this doesn't get done most of the time, where somebody could have taken that extra second to say, hey, this guy is right over here, watch out. But instead, I normally get either shot in the back or I get picked off by a sniper. It takes literally 2 seconds to hit that button. And I play on the Xbox One, so I'm constantly clicking the right bumper. Number 4. Number 4 generally makes me quit early, and that's losing the flag outside of your spawn for any longer than 5 minutes. Now you're probably wondering, what's the point of the one flag? Well, the one flag normally gives you access to a vehicle or cavalry or even a motorcycle, which is very helpful in some cases. Not to mention, it gives you a closer spawn to your objectives, and losing this makes it very hard to come back from defeat when you're either being pinned inside your base or losing the flags that you have already captured. Generally, it's annoying and irritating, and you can safeguard these things with anti-tank mines or bottle traps if you're a scout. It's just some basic stuff, and it just gets on my nerves every time I lose it. I wish I would see less of this because I find myself being the only one bothering to take the flag back. Number 3. As I stated in number 5, most people playing Battlefield 1 are familiar with how a game typically plays, but I still see people wandering off, more concerned with their KD, or taking the point deep in enemy territory, normally getting killed and losing you a ticket. And they are not around to support your squad, only using you as a spawn point so they can do their own thing. Sticking together makes taking flags and holding objectives much simpler. I don't know why this is not a basic concept for all Battlefield players. Noobs are almost extinct in a Battlefield game. Just learn to work together. Number 2. Number 2 boggles my mind, and I'm sure other people's, and that is the 2 points on the base map Vale Fortress, and your team fighting for control of the 2 points inside the fortress and leaving the rest of the map for the enemy team to have. This makes no sense to me, and I see it happening every 2 out of 3 matches. Controlling the majority of the points wins you the game, and the points inside the fortress are nice but not crucial. You only need one squad to hold the fortress. Don't waste the effort on the 2 points if you don't need to. Number 1. Finally, number 1 confuses me to no end. If what you are attempting to do isn't working, why respawn and do the exact same thing? It's one of life's greatest mysteries. If I'm having a hard time dealing with tanks as a medic, I will just switch my kit when I die or pick it up off of another fallen player. Or someone is camping in any of the various buildings, why not just use explosives or grenades to level the structure instead of running into the same building and getting killed? Changing your kit or tactic to address a situation is something I rarely see and wish I saw more of. Finishing off this video, I would like to note that I love the Battlefield franchise and wish more people would play. If you haven't tried it yet, I highly recommend that you pick up a copy and grab a few friends and make a squad. Who knows, if you play on the Xbox One, you may find me. I must apologize for not having examples in this video, and plan to fix that on my next top 10. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Play hard, my friends. Soul Reaper, K4, FRE, out.